Om Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartribhyo Vamsharishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Adigurum Jagadvandyam Lokadisham Paratparam Navayuga Pravartaram Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Shri Sharadam Vishwamatam Shishyavrandam Shodasham Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Yes. Yesterday we finished about the Sambandha, the third of the Chatushtaya, Anubandha Chatushtaya. The last one is Prayojana. What for are we doing? Behind every act of ours, every thought of ours, every feeling of ours, we have some intention to fulfill. We are expecting something to happen, something to reach, something to achieve, and something to get rid of. There is an intention. What for are we studying this? What is the purpose? And where are we going to reach? That is Prayojana. Prayojanantu tadaikya prameya gata ajnana nivrittihi swaswarupa ananda vrittischa Ananda vyaptischa, vyapti, pervading, vyaptischa, tarati shokam atmavit. Chandogya Upanishad quoting. Ityadi shrutehe brahmavit brahmaiva bhavati. Ityadi shrutescha. This is also from Shruti, Mandaka Upanishad. Both are, he is giving, usually whatever is said, the writer, though he is enlightened, though he has gone through the whole process of sadhana and attained, still he wants the authority to be quoted. I am not telling this. I have this scriptural authority, and he is supporting it through his life and attainments. He never presents, an enlightened soul never presents, I have reached. Because what is the authority? What is the truth that you have reached, and what is the authority on which you are telling? The most important thing we need for everything in our achievements, a guru. Guru is one who is going to, on authority, says, yes, yours is finished. Dancing. They teach years after years, decades after years, 15, 20 years pass before the Guru says, yes, you can climb the stage now. You can present it before the people. So even music, how many years they study to make him independently sing in the programs. He is going to give Hatha. Yes, you are now ready to. Even there, Guru doesn't say you have attained mastery over it, because in no subjects, including Brahma Vidya, because as you go deeper and deeper, new phases open up. Realizations have no end. God goes on as you think it presents. The more you think, more it presents. It is a huge ocean of knowledge and experience, but it is sufficient for a man to transcend the nature and be free forever, eternally. And that is the authority. He says, now you have attained sufficient to teach others. When a guru gives that authority to teach, then he is fit and ready to teach. Otherwise, till then, we are sharing our knowledge. I have learnt this, you too can learn. I have attained this, you too can attain, comes much later. At lower stages, the students of a teacher, sadhakas together join, devotees together join, exchange their knowledge with each other. This is in Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna says, my devotees join together, rejoice. The term Krishna uses is there. Rejoice in thinking of me, my Leela and my words. This exchange there, Krishna told like this, Krishna told like this. Krishna's life is like this, that they go on exchange, and these are the steps through which they are like birds flying to learn, to go higher and higher levels of flying. Like that, they slowly expand their heart, their intellect, all their capabilities to receive, absorb, digest, and become one with the understanding. So, this authority comes from the, now he is giving the prayojana, is just presenting, see, I am telling this, though I have experienced myself, still there is, I am not telling this with my understanding and my realization alone. The scriptures say this. The Shrutis say like this, Smritis say like this. Because always, iti shushruma, we have heard so from our elders, and so this is called a sampradaya. We belong to a Guru Parampara. And Guru Parampara, they refer always to their senior Guru, Guru, the ultimate. And Shiva represents the ultimate Guru of all Gurus. Shiva told to Parvati, it begins with, though in the normal understanding, Shiva is one who has attained and Parvati is one who is seeking the knowledge in general terms. It is when Guru and Shishya are there, we use the term Guru and Shishya. And when we speak of source, we refer to Shiva and Parvati. So that, because it is, we don't know when it began, when the knowledge began flowing down. So here we see that he is quoting the scriptural authority of this. Prayojanantu tadaikya prameya gata ajnana. What is I am going to realize? Here every time he is using the term prameya, realization, the term. What I am going to realize, that realization, in that behind the, why I am not realizing, there is an abstraction. What is that abstraction? That's ajnana. My ajnana is there. The ajnana goes means I realize. The ajnana avarana is there, which is not making me know. This ajnana avarana is nivritti. It's going away. Disappearance of the ignorance. Prayojantu tadaikya prameyasya. Aikya prameyasya. That realization which I am going to get, regarding that, what is the ajnana pertaining to that realization, whatever ajnana is there, ajnana nivrittihi. Prayojana is that ajnana which is obstructing your knowledge of realization. You are one with God. You are one, your Atman is one with the Brahman. But you do not know because it's covered. Even when it's covered, you are united. You are Brahman only. When it's covered also you are Brahman. When you realize also you are Brahman. But Ajnana veil is there. That veil is going to be removed. Swarupa Ananda Avaptischa. You are going to, not only the Ajnana goes away, but you will attain. One thing is lost, one thing is attained. The losing is ajnana is lost, and the ananda vapti, infinite bliss. You are entering into a ocean of bliss, ananda sagara. And what is that ananda sagara? It is existence, it exists. And all other things what we see and experience now as existing is only appearing to exist. It doesn't exist. Just like in dream, it is how we experience a dream. It appears to exist as long as I am in dream. The moment I wake up, I understand it was never there. Same way, this world is appearing to us as existing, but when we go to the higher level of consciousness, it never existed. One thing was appearing as many. That clear understanding, direct experience you will get. So that existence which exists, which has no dearth for existence at any time, the existence is not going to miss some time. Like that. It is eternal, unchanging reality. Eternal, unchanging, infinite. It is not bound by time or space. Nothing it is bound. So it is eternal. It is existing beyond time. Time appears in that existence, disappears in that existence. So that Brahman, which is Ananda Sagara, in that you will be floating as Ananda. Bliss enveloped and bliss will be your state. You are going to attain the highest, from where all your sufferings and bondages will go forever, and forever and ever you are in the ocean of bliss. Bliss alone. Bliss, peace, love, absolute. So, Swaswarupa Ananda Avaptischa. You are going to avapti. You are going to pervade that. You are going to enter into a ocean. You are going to become one ocean with. You are going to become ocean itself. A drop of water, when it enters into the ocean, it becomes ocean. You cannot find it again, which was the drop that fell inside. Each drop you take out and see, it is not that drop which fell into it. It has become one with the ocean. Once a drop falls into the ocean, is ocean. Atmavat. It is not exactly, I am just telling you as an example. But don't compare the Jivatman with the drop. Though we occasionally tell like that, he is ocean itself. When his sun is sun, or the space is space, when you see through a small window, also the space is infinite only. Jiva is infinite only. Because a small avarana is appearing to make him small and finite. Otherwise he is infinite. So that Tarati is giving example. Tarati Shokam Atmavita. The knower of the self, Atma Jnana. Once you, how do you get Atma Jnana? Just like you enter into sleep, leaving one by one body, Sthula Sukshma Karana, and enter into your spiritual existence every day. In the same way, you turn inward and cross one by one consciously. This nature closes your all senses and takes you inside and brings you back. As if your nature is closing your eyes, taking you inside to depths of your being and bringing you back. Each day sleep. But when you turn inward, this is called meditation. This is called sleep. The turning inward, you are passing through Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. All the koshas you are passing one by, experiencing unknown joy, unknown scenes which is rare and cannot be attained. Again, you cannot see any vision that you get. Again, another vision will be there. Each time you enter into it, a new version. It is just like AI, artificial intelligence, which is working now. You give a story or anything, a small sentence or a shloka, ask him to prepare a picture. It gives a picture immediately. If you don't capture it, you can never get it again. Again feed it, another new picture. And ask again the same question, another picture, which never tallies with each other. New versions, new versions. You will never get the old one again. How same way, when you enter into the spiritual, but one thing, what he assures is, you will be free from all sufferings forever. Because you are going to transcend the nature and go beyond. Forever, you are free from nature, bodily existence and all this. Nothing binds you anymore. You know who you are in this body. Body, you are identifying yourself as body. Now you have left that. Now you know that you are not body but something beyond and eternal. So Tarati, he crosses over Shokam, the sufferings, griefs, all that. Grief means both, it's duality. Sukha Dukkha, both he will cross and enter into Ananda Swarupa. Sukha is also having always its opposite, Dukkha. It's pair. Sukha Dukkha. English also, joys and sorrows of life, pains and pleasures. All these terms we use. The dualities. Beyond the duality, Sukha Dukkha, is Ananda. There is no opposite of Ananda. You have to create a word called Nirananda, which is not there. It's like darkness, which is not there. Absence of light is called darkness. Like that. Ananda doesn't have. Sukha has Dukkha, opposite. So Ananda doesn't have. That Ananda you are going to attain, Tarati Shokam Atmavit. Knowing yourself as Atman forever and ever. You are going to cross over all sufferings forever. Ityadi Shrutehi, it is told in the Chandogya Upanishad. It is giving the authority. Brahmavit Brahmaiva Vibhavati. Brahmavit Brahma. You know Brahman, God, and you will become God, one with God. By knowing a machine, you will never become a machine. You know harmonium, so you will not become a harmonium yourself. Knower of anything of this world will not become. You know your friend, you will never become your friend. The subject-object will remain a subject-object only. But by knowing God, subject merges in the object and object alone remains. When you realize God, you will become one with Him. Otherwise, it is not a realization. You have no difference. It is inseparable part of your existence, as if you and God are one. I and my master are one. That experience, Brahmaiva, Brahmavit, knower of Brahman, becomes Brahman. It is, you were that, you lose its identity, bodily identity, and acquire the spiritual identity. Small difference, that's all. It is not exactly you are going to attain by nastya krita kritena. Nastya krita akritena. You cannot attain nastya akrita kritena. Nastya krita kritena. Akrita, God is akrita. It is not something made. God is not something made. So, by making something, you cannot attain God. Through work, you cannot attain. Through action, you cannot attain. Through sadhana, you cannot attain. It has to reveal itself. So, we call it revelation. So, he is akrita. So, through kriti, you cannot attain. Through action and doing, It cannot be attained. You have to attain it by its own grace. We will continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.